Hey, so I just wanted to talk to you for a few minutes about a couple of things. Basically, about my method as far as skulls and bones are concerned. I've been asked a million different times what my specific method is, and why I choose to do the way that I do my skulls and bones, why I choose that way. There are a million ways to get there, and every taxidermist slash hide tanner, whatever, will tell you probably a different method. I personally, when it comes to my larger skulls, I like the maceration method. I just find that it works better for me. I don't mind the picking, the constant, the picking at the cleaning. I don't mind that stage. I've also been asked how I can do this. As a woman, how is it easy for me? Honestly, I kind of liken it to, especially when I'm doing pieces with a lot of meat on them, like full heads. I try to liken it to, if you're working in the kitchen and you're cutting up a roast, or you're cutting up chicken, or you're preparing a meal. I'm a carnivore, so it doesn't really bother me as much. That may hit differently with some people, but it doesn't seem to bother me as much. I just kind of put that in the back of my brain that I'm kind of, just preparing dinner. But ultimately, you've got to remember the reason why you're doing it, and for me, that is honoring that animal. So literally getting to the meat of the matter, getting past that, and honoring that animal, whether it be a Euro mount, to look at that animal for the rest of your life on your wall, or however you do it, or using those blankets for warmth as far as their hide was concerned. There are a lot of different reasons people do this, so I'd be more than happy to answer any questions that anybody has. But as far as smaller heads are concerned, so I've been known to do a couple of different things. So here on this property at this cabin, I don't have any creeks. I do have a lake here. I'm on Dale Hollow Lake here in Tennessee, but I don't have, at this particular cabin, I don't have any running water. So one thing that you could do is take nets and put smaller heads in nets and sink them. Make sure they are anchored well, because everything likes to eat, and you got to remember that. So that's actually the point, is you want nature's cleanup crew to come in and do the heavy work for you. You could always sink them and let the little fish pick at your skulls. You could hang them from trees. Same idea, same method. Use a bag, put them in bags, and put them in trees. I do have right here behind me, the green bag is the body of a bird. I do believe it's a sparrow that someone had found. People bring me things all the time. I'm to the point now where it's nothing to wake up and there's a full coyote that's got hit, and it's at the bottom of my driveway. Or people call me and they can you use this? Can you use that? Absolutely. In the name of honoring that animal, I will find art in everything. I've said that a bunch of times, but the red bag there is bird heads. I choose this method because, again, nature's cleanup crew. For the little guys, it's such tedious work to sit and pick and pick and pick, which I don't mind. But if I've got other things going on, like today, I'm going to be making some jewelry out of some bones that I have, and I'll probably video some of that as well. I do have some crow feet that I'm going to be making some necklaces out of. I've done this in the past. They're all gone currently, but I'm getting ready to make some more. Those are the heads of which. So I may pick at those and speed up the process just a little bit for myself and make it easier on myself. But when you don't have anything going on, the weather has broke here. The snow is gone. It's warming up a bit. The bugs are coming back out. You can also, now this is probably some folks' favorite method, is bury it. Find an anthill and bury it. Allow Mother Nature to do the work for you while you're working on other things. It's so simple. A lot of times there are some anthills here. If I have a larger head where I'm just, I don't feel like fooling with it, not feeling like doing the maceration method, although that is my preferred method. But if I'm just not feeling it, or if I'm going out of town, or if I have shows and I've got a stack of heads, I'll do it. I'll bury a head right in an anthill. And by the time I get back, Mother Nature's cleanup crew has done 90% of my work for me. And then it's just a matter of, you know, squeegeeing it out and pipe cleaners and pressure washer. And it's just, it's not as horrible as you would think it is. Again, once you have the idea in mind as to what you're doing, and for me, it will always be honoring that animal and that life. So I also have a stack of whitetail sitting over there that I need to get to, but I've got some jewelry and stuff to make. But I just wanted a chance to kind of show you guys this, because I get asked this all the time, how I do my heads, my skulls. Yes, always wear gloves, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not right now because I just kind of wanted to show you what I was up to out here, but these are my crow heads. Yes, they were sourced ethically. I cannot stress that enough. I have said this 5 million times, and I will say it 5 million more until the point is driven home. I only deal with specific people. I know where these animals have come from. I know how they met their end. Everything dies. Let's face it, everything dies. But some things do, you know, that fall into my hands anyway. I try to bring honor to that life. Do I agree with the way some animals are taken as far as trophy hunting, farming? You know, no, absolutely not. I will never agree to that. Remember, I was a vet tech for 20 years. Animals are my heart. But if I can give them something after the fact, if I can honor them in some small way, you bet your ass I'm gonna do it. And this is just one way of doing it. So, you know, some people don't get it, they won't get it, and that's fine. I understand that, I respect that. I'm not here to change the world's idea. I totally understand. But understand that what I do, I'm not just somebody out here skinning animals and taking joy out of it. This is different for me. This is all about honor after the fact. But you know, I just wanted a chance to kind of relay that. I'm going to be working on some things today. Whoops, he's a little excited. I'm going to be working on a couple of things today that I will probably videotape a little later. Some jewelry that I'll be working on. So I'll take you through the process of some of the things that I'm doing. I do have some larger skulls that I'm probably going to be macerating too, that I will get out here and get some videos on too. So much more to come. Thanks again. See you soon.